Christy said, be nice. My first story comes from late November, early December of Christy's freshman year. And Christy was like most freshmen. She was scared, doubting herself, wondering if she was in the right spot, wondering how she fit in, where she fit in, and wasn't necessarily herself. And so I was an assistant coach at the time, and I asked Connie to take a run at her. I said, Christy, come into my office and let's talk for a little bit. And I remember, 10 or 15 minutes into the conversation, I was like, wow, she's really struggling. And I said, Christy, you're not going to quit, are you? And she looked at me and she kind of laughed and she goes, my dad would kick my ass if I quit. And I asked myself, how do you get from there to here? 3.5 years later, she had finished a career that lands her up here today. And I'm asking myself, how does that happen? What do you do to get from scared and can I do this, I don't fit in, to scoring 39 points in a conference championship game a year and a half later? And the answer I have is as I just talked about Ted, it's Ted and Kathy and family and it's teammates. And that's what I think about when I think about Christy, is just how strong her bond is with you guys and how many people came to watch her play at Creighton. And, Sarv called her nasty, and that was her nickname, but she had two personalities, okay? She had Kathy's and Ted's. And but that's what made her great. Kathy was what gave her the ability to be a great teammate. Easygoing personality, this quiet humility. Christy was, never took credit in a press conference for anything that she did. She was very humble, always deflected it to her teammates and called herself lucky, even though she was 3-time all-conference. And then she had this passionate, raw, emotional side, this fierce competitiveness that she obviously got from Ted. And all I can say is that it worked. It worked beautifully. And more than any player that I've ever coached, there was a transformation when she walked out onto a basketball court, from who she was off the court to who she was on the court. And just so many great memories of all the things that you did, Christy, and how you could really control a game probably more than any other player that I've ever seen or coached on the women's side. I referenced, think about what Doug did against Wichita, and that's what Christy did against Drake in the finals of the conference tournament as a sophomore. She had 39 points, 9 rebounds, 5 assists, and she did it on 21 shots. The first game she started, a month after that, about a month after that talk, we had an injury, and Connie didn't like to start freshmen, just like I don't like to start freshmen, and we had an injury that necessitated Christy moving into the starting lineup, and she had 19 points and 8 rebounds in a road victory, her first ever start as a freshman. So just a tremendous player. She's going to come up here and she's going to tell you guys that she wasn't that good, okay, that it was all about the people around her, and she played with some great teammates, and a lot of them are here today. But I can tell you, after watching her and coaching her for 4 years, that she was pretty damn good. Okay, Christy.
All right, thank you. I stand here today and I will let you know that the only class that I almost failed at Creighton was speech, so bear with me here. I'd like to first start off by saying thank you to Creighton University for allowing me the opportunity to play basketball for their program. And to all those involved with the Hall of Fame process, I am deeply honored to be inducted in the Hall of Fame and to be joining many accomplished athletes who have been there before me and those who I'm sure will be following me. My success as a student athlete was not an individual accomplishment. Plan was correct by what I was going to say. I would not be standing here today without the love, support, and guidance of many key individuals. I would like to thank my parents. Sorry, God, I'm emotional. Dana, I could use that beer now. Thank you. I would like to thank my parents for love, support, for giving me the opportunity to experience life while providing me guidance to ensure my future success, and for passing on your athletic ability to me. But I do have to thank God that he added in the basketball talent, because I've seen you both play and it's not pretty. To my sister and my brothers for their support throughout the years. I know it was not always easy having me as your sister, mom and dad being gone a lot with our games, our road games, but you guys always stepped it up, and you guys were always so helpful with offering to stay home and keep an eye on the house, watch the dogs while they were gone. It truly showed me that you cared a lot. Don't worry, I won't tell mom and dad about all the parties that you had while they were away. Your secret's safe with me. To my grandparents, 3 of whom are no longer with us today. For being the extra support I needed when the season got tough. And for always showing me love no matter how well or how bad I did in the game. And to the rest of my family, you guys are amazing. I'm pretty sure no matter where we went, whatever town we were playing in, everybody knew you. It could be that you were the loudest ones in the area, but from your hugs and kisses prior to the game to the high fives and celebratory beverages after a big win, you guys are my biggest fans, and I couldn't ask for a better group of people to call family. And now for my coaches and my teammates. I have to start off by saying thank you. Thank you for putting up with me. I know it was not always an easy task, and I'm not sure how you did it. You guys were relentless with your support and not only helped me grow as a player, but as a person as well, and I thank you for that. You, along with people who have more recently become part of my life, have helped me to realize the important things in life. It's not the games won or lost, the awards received, or the points scored or not scored. Instead, it's the experiences had, the memories made, and the lifelong friendships created. I will forever be grateful to have had the opportunity to meet and get to know so many wonderful young ladies, and to have the opportunity to continue to see you grow today. Thank you all once again, and enjoy the rest of your evening.